Mike, I'd like for you to talk about the excitement you have personally at what this basketball team has accomplished and can accomplish.
Well, I tell you what, Jim, as you know, it's all about team. And it's all about our young men that have just done an incredible job and sacrificed so much in order to be here. When you think of the isolation, the work that they have to do in the classroom, taking their Zoom classes, practice, all the different state challenges that they faced day in and day out, my hat is off to them. And I'm just so proud of them. And I'm really excited about what this experience is going to do for these young men long term in their lives, to be able to know that they accomplished so much in such a crazy time.
And of course, they are every bit a reflection of their head coach, who is the coach of the year.
Yeah, Andy and his staff, again, what they've had to do as well. I mean, being in this isolation and in this bubble and trying to work with their team and have them prepared in really odd times with different types of environment, individual work through Zoom, and then all of a sudden going to a practice and then back into isolation in their rooms. So they have really, really bonded well. And Andy's done a terrific job of really bringing together a group of mature young men that have really embodied that sense of that fight on mentality that's so important to USC and obviously to our community. And LA is the community and city of champions. They feel that, they understand that, and they embrace that in a very, very strong way.
Speaking of strong, how strong a statement is this about the Pac-12 to have as many teams still playing as you do?
Well, it's really terrific, and I'm thrilled for our crosstown rivals in UCLA to be with us. We both play on the same night. We've been able to cheer for each other here. The Pac-12 athletic directors and presidents and so many people have just been cheering for each and every institution, and that's really been fun to be a part of that.
Are you surprised at where you are?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, Jim, I am. I just think there was so much adversity facing us back at the start of the year, if you recall. Are we going to play? How many conference games are we going to play? And then we had our own bout with COVID in a time where we had to sit out. But, you know, we've stayed healthy. Our mental attitude and approach and collective teamwork has been really, really solid. So in the end, I'm just thrilled and honored for these players and our program, our university, and the community, as I said, to have something fun to rally around and know that they're a part of something very, very special.
Now you got the big dog in your next game. Now everyone is really going to be able to and interested in this thing just to see how you're going to react to the number one team.
Well, I think at this point in the tournament, they're all big dogs, and we're a big dog too. And our defense and our length. I mean, we're the second tallest team in the tournament, and we're coming in with a lot of confidence. And in order to be the champion, you've got to beat all the top teams. So it's part of it. We're looking forward to it. I know our players are, and it should be a heck of a game.
And you're going to have a chance to really surprise, maybe even shock a lot of people, because there will be some people, Mike, who will say, yeah, you know, USC has everything to gain and nothing to lose in this contest.
Well, and I think that's to our advantage. And I think that's the way our teams played. I mean, think back, Jim, when if I were able to watch your broadcast and your talk about the Trojans playing the blue blood in Kansas, you know, how are we going to respond to that? We went out and let it fly with a lot of confidence and energy and passion, defense, being fundamentally sound. That's what it's going to take to beat a great, great team like Gonzaga.